Dale, just immense gratitude to you and Proskauer for your tremendous generosity. We're so thrilled to be in this gorgeous space. And
there will be a reception afterwards.
Thank you. And I have the enormous honor of introducing my friend, and I wanted to say comrade in arms, except she's a Gandhian believer in nonviolent resistance. So comrade without arms, but extraordinarily effective leader in the movement to end human trafficking. Ruchira started out as an investigative journalist, exposing human rights violations, the oppression of religious minorities in India, the oppression caused by India's caste system, and the oppression caused by gender inequality and violence against women. And it was her work in the latter area that led her to begin to investigate human trafficking in India. And she really directed, produced an extraordinary documentary called The Selling of Innocence, which you can see a little excerpt on the internet, and it is such a powerful expose of trafficking in India, the trafficking of Nepalese girls into the brothels of Mumbai, Calcutta, and the documentary takes you actually into those brothels. You meet the girls and young women who are raped, brutally exploited there. It's unforgettable. And Ruchira made this documentary in 1995, 5 years before our federal legislation against trafficking was passed in the United States. It was an extraordinary wake-up call to all of us who are committed to human rights. And after making that documentary, Ruchira founded the organization Apne Aap Worldwide. And the story of that founding is so remarkable because the founders of Apne Aap were 22 of the survivors who were featured in that groundbreaking documentary. Sadly, none of them are alive today because of the conditions they suffered in prostitution in India. But a mighty movement was born. Apne Aap is a very powerful organization, survivor-led organization in India. And Apne Aap is also doing groundbreaking advocacy work. Apne Aap, under Ruchira's leadership, is responsible for India having a criminal law against trafficking. Actually, Ruchira played an extraordinary role in the fact that we have the Trafficking Victims Protection Act in the United States, and that we have international legislation against human trafficking, the Palermo Protocol. So Ruchira, we are so grateful to you for your leadership. You've received many awards, the Clinton Global Citizen Award in 2009, a comparable award in the UK, but you are changing hearts and minds, and most recently with this wonderful anthology that has been published, River of Flesh. This is a celebration today of that anthology and of you, Ruchira. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Dorchen, for the most moving and extraordinary introduction.